So excited to be here.
Oh yeah.
Man, 2014, it's early, but it's been a great year. It's been a great year. I had a date. Thank you. She was gorgeous, beautiful woman, beautiful. I wanted the date to go perfect, so I brought some roofies. I got one shot, don't judge me. I don't want to screw it up. Honestly, I don't really know what all the hype's about. I just got really sleepy and passed out. Just tired. It's awesome. Like, can we do like a rain check or something? I didn't feel like raping anybody. She was very cool though. We started dating, and then she broke up with me. Thank you. I know, that's how I felt also. Crying my eyes out, days on end. Then I read you can pour sugar in someone's gas tank and ruin their engine. Probably gonna help me get over my heartache. Small problem, I didn't have any sugar. All I had was Sweet and Low. So, fuck it, I'm doing it anyway. I got busted. Took me an hour and a half to open all those freaking packets. Terrible. I'm getting led away in handcuffs. Kind of a bad night for me, but on the lighter side, I think her car has cancer now. It's a very old sweetener joke I just made. It's tough. I'm successfully divorced twice. Thank you. Yeah. Those people clapping know how awesome divorce is. It's almost worth getting married. That's how great it is. It's such a good feeling. So I'm trying to date or whatever, but it's tough. I mean, I'm lazy too. That's not helping at all. I mean, to give you an example, like sometimes, like when I'm home and I'm like masturbating, I'll just fake it and go to bed. Tired, I got a lot of stuff to do. Ridiculous. So I do online dating. Where are my online daters at? Okay, outside of that one person. I feel like there could be some liars in this room. Still got that stigma though, doesn't it? It's been around forever, it's working, still one person. You're not a loser, it's fine. Thank you for coming out here. Doing it too, right? Buddy of mine, he calls me up, he's like, dude, I'm getting married! This guy's never had a date in his life. I'm like, oh yeah, where'd you meet her? He's like, oh, through a friend. I was like, throughafriend.com? I'm just... Here's my thing about online dating. I think it's a lot like going to pick out a dog at the SPCA. No, I'm not saying like women or dogs or anything like that. I mean, I know a couple bitches, but whatever. All I'm saying is no matter how cute that dog is or how nice that dog is, you know that they're in here for a reason. I'm in there too, so I'm not an elitist, I'm above that. Pretty clever, Addison, come on. Pretty good. I was at a bar on a Tuesday, because I'm divorced, and I can do that. And I'm 38 years old, all right? This 22-year-old girl comes up to me and starts flirting with me. This doesn't happen, ever. So I'm really excited about it. But I can tell, like, she's on something. Like coke. Because her eyes are real big, and she's bouncing around, and she won't shut up, And now, let me get this straight. I've never done cocaine in my life. However, I have nothing against doing a 22-year-old on cocaine. That's fine. Work around it. Little opportunity. So we're having a good time drinking. She goes, hey, you should come back to my house. We're having a party. I speak a little slut, so I'm like, all right, I know how this is going, right? It's gonna be good. And then she says this to me verbatim, just to let you know, we're gonna be smoking some drugs. I'm 38 years old. no one calls pot drugs. All right? You're on meth, I've solved the case. You know, I've been drinking, I'm thinking with a different head, I'm like, all right, sounds great. And so now I'm driving to this chick's house, and the sober me starts kicking in. And he's like, Seth, this is a terrible idea. We're driving into some 22-year-old's meth den. This is gonna end poorly. Get some Whataburger, go home and pass out, right? Fancy ketchup, say no more. Right. So now I'm driving home, I don't know what to get, number 2, number 4, can't decide. And I got a text message from her, says, hey, maybe you should come over. I don't feel real comfortable getting high in front of you. Without missing a beat, I text her right back, say, yeah, that's cool, don't worry about it, I'm a cop anyway. So now I'm just imagining the paranoia of Seth in his meth house. Oh my God, shut the lights off, he knows where we live. Yet to hear back from her. So, any of you ladies on meth, shut, all right. I have a gay friend. I've known him forever. He's like super gay. He doesn't have like powers or anything, but he kind of floats a little bit, like when he walks, you know. And he told me he's what they call a 100-footer. Like if you saw him at the end of the room there, you'd be like, oh, that guy's gay. You just know that's what they're called. I didn't know either. It's really not even the point. About 8 or 9 months ago, he got into meth. Hardcore. Really hardcore. So much so, you couldn't even tell he was gay anymore. And man, his parents, they were so happy. You guys are messed up for laughing at that. I said it, but you laughed. Just the bad person here. So, yeah. I'll tell you what, I hope he gets treatment, whatever, I hope he starts getting better. I had to go to the doctor last year. I thought I broke my foot, and I don't have any insurance, so I had to go to Care Now. Yeah, those people know, if you haven't been to Care Now, there's nothing now about that place whatsoever. Just sitting there with my big swollen clown foot for about 3 hours. That's where I found out where the medical term patient came from, actually. So, I don't know about you guys, I judge my doctors by how many certificates they have on the wall, because I'm not very bright. And this guy has 4. I'm feeling pretty good about myself. I get a little closer, they're all for perfect attendance. Oh my God, your internet's open to WebMD. I could have done this at home. No. 3 x-rays, 1 painkiller, $1,200. I'm sorry, $1,200? Where do you get the balls charging $1,200? You share a building with Dollar Tree. And what makes you think I have $1,200? I'm trying to pay you with a Groupon right now. I have a shirt on that says ramen for life. Put the pieces together, Doug. So a couple months ago, my head was killing me for about a week straight. And I was like, I'm going to a real doctor, forget the Care Now thing, like stethoscope, the whole thing, I'm doing it. And so I'm in the doctor's office, I'm sitting there, he comes in, he looks up from my file, he goes, Seth, I don't know how to break this to you, but you're going to have to stop masturbating. And I was like, that's the worst news I've ever heard. And I was like, wait a minute, what does that have to do with my head? And he said, nothing, I'm trying to give you an exam and it's very distracting. And I was like, oh, I got you. I apologize. Just tell the whole staff, from the bottom of my heart, I apologize. Man, the medical stuff, that's scary, especially if you're online just looking stuff up. I mean, it's a real thing, I read they were doing a study using your cell phone up to your ear if it gives you cancer or not. Turns out it does give you cancer. The only way to avoid it is to use the Bluetooth device. It's not even a joke, that's a real thing. So basically what that's saying is 30 years from now, when we're all dead from cancer, just gonna be black guys and douchebags. It's science! It's science, you can't argue with science. And I'm pretty sure that's a compliment for black guys. The Jew is not making it. I am a Jew. This is what we look like. Cross it off your list, you've seen one. I have a daughter. She's 11 years old. She's beautiful. I love her to death. That's probably the number one thing from the marriage, then the divorce. I love her. She loves to play the slug bug game. I'm sure you guys are very familiar with the slug bug game. You know, keeps her entertained, whatever. Here's the thing though, my ex-wife, she used to like to play it when it was just us in the car. We're adults, all right? I don't need some lady punching me in the arm every time she sees a Volkswagen. Ha ha, slug bug yellow, got you again, honey. Ha ha ha, hilarious. No, it's not. It's annoying as hell. Finally, I just couldn't take it anymore. I drove her down to Central Volkswagen and I beat the shit out of her. All right, guys, that's my time. Thank you so much.